Alright, yippee.
This was my first rifle. It was in bad shape. We sent it to, didn't work, sent it to a gunsmith. The barrel was all rusted. You can still see a little bit of pitting, but it was cleaned up and re-blued. The bolt was redone, had to have a new firing pin at the time. These are Winchester 74. It was notorious if you dry fire it, you destroy the firing pin, bend it. I think it's like 6 inches long. I tried to take good care of it. I believe it belonged to one of my father's uncles. The stock was refinished, some of the dings filled with putty and sanded down, and it's a nice gun. It's still a fairly heavy 22. I tell you, you can't do too bad with it if you wanted to go get you an inexpensive 22 rifle. I've seen these at gun shows anywhere from $100 to $150. They seem to be around when I was looking, but it's just really a nice gun. It's notoriously a little aggravating, doesn't handle hollow points very well, never has handled hollow points very well. It's just on the manual feed. Once it gets going, it generally does good. Gets dirty. To take the bolt out and clean it can be a bit of a event if you're not familiar with it. So I'm not going to show you that because I don't enjoy taking the bolt out of this and having it fly apart. You can take it out and tie it up. There's videos on YouTube that show you how to do that. But it's really a nice gun, and it has more sentimental value for me than any real physical value. And an 8-inch plate at 25 yards is not much of a challenge. I've actually, I believe it was about 10 yards, 30 feet, was able to hit a quarter with this rifle. Been a little while. I'd had to practice a little bit to get good enough to do that again. But I was able to hit a quarter with it at that distance. And so an 8-inch plate at 25 yards is not much challenge. But as we improve our firing range here, we're going to clean it on up, and I think we're going to end up with targets 60 to 80 yards out, which make it a little bit more of a challenge with this gun.